Hey everyone, welcome back to Thistle Hill Farmstead. Today we're going to be working on our high bay lighting in the barn. This video is sponsored by Demilare. They are a lighting company and they provided me with the 3 high bay lights that I will be using in the barn today. I reached out to them and asked them if they'd be interested in sponsoring the channel and providing some lights, and they were gracious enough to accept. And what I did was I sent them a floor plan of the barn and showed them the area that I needed to light. They did a lighting analysis and sent me back recommendations on the type of light that I would need to light this area and the quantity that I would need. So big shout out to them for that. I highly encourage you, if you're in the market for some high bay lights, to reach out to Demilare. I will put a link to their website in the description of this video, and you can see, you can go to their website, chat with them, and see if they can provide you with lights also. So you see behind me, I have this scissor lift that's going to allow me to get up here to the lights and mount them in the upper part of the barn. So without further ado, let's get going. All right, what I'm going to do here is, here's my lights that you see that Demilare sent, and I hope I'm pronouncing their name right, but you can see the name on the box here. These are really nice lights. Here's one that I've opened up already, and you can see it's an LED light. It has a cord here, just a standard cord to plug in. So I'm going to need to put receptacles up top, and then it hangs with a hook up there. So let's see what we can do about getting some receptacles up there and some hooks. So what I've done is I've already went up top and measured the distance between my little rafter thing up there, and I'll show you that. So here's what I'm talking about when I say that I'm going to sandwich these in between. I'm going to put one there, and one here. And that is what I've measured between. There we go. And that's what I've measured between to get the distance to put those blocks in. Okay, so that is 8.5 inches. So I've cut some 8.5 inch blocks here that will go between those. So again, here are my blocks, and what I've done was I've marked the center of these blocks, and I've also marked where these boxes will go to be evenly spaced in the center, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and nail these boxes on. Well, actually, what I may do is drill for my hole here first, because once I nail this box on, it's going to be hard to hold the thing upside down. So let's go ahead and find the center of this and drill us some holes in there. Let's see, I need something a little bit longer than that. How about my level here? And we will mark some holes. Get my spectacles on where I can see. All right. Okay, so now what I want to do is drill a hole and mount my my brackets here. Okay, so now what I want to do is drill a hole to mount my eye bolt, and I think I'm going to use this 1/4 inch drill to do a pivot hole, and that'll give me plenty of bite still for the threads there. All right, let's see if we can get this going. Get her nice and straight also. Okay, that looks good. Let's see, are we out the other side? Okay, so we are out the other side, so I'm going to turn it over and go this way. There we go. All right, let's see how that does with this first eye bolt. Maybe I need to go a little bigger, but we'll see. I want it to have a good amount of bite in there. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. Let me get something to. Oops, I got to put that on the wrong side. Let me get something to actually hold this and screw it in. Let me clamp this down, and that way I don't have to hold the thing so much while I'm trying to turn it. Okay, let's see how that does now. Oh, more better. I'm sure at some point that's gonna come out the other side. Let's see how it goes if I just go right to the threads. How about that? Okay. Yeah, it's screwed into here a little bit. Okay, there we go. There's our first eye bolt installed. Get it straight. There we go. Now I want to put my my box on here, just like this. I'm gonna hang this over. I don't know. There's no real good way to do this because let me do this. There we go. There we go. That'll work. Now, is that going to hit the back? It sure is. That's hitting the back of that lag bolt. So I could cut that off, or just let it be wherever it sticks out, and maybe that's what I'll do. It's not going to hurt. All right, that looks good. Let's nail her in place. Okay, there we go. Ready to go up on the ceiling. Let's do 2 more. Alrighty, here are my 3 boxes ready to go up in the ceiling. So let me set the camera up and we'll get up there and install those. Okay, here we go. Up, 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 up and away. Okay. Let me get it set here. All right, so what I want to do is I basically want to come down, find the center of this. So I brought my level. Let's see if I can do this. Right there. Okay, so right there's the center. And now these boxes are going to go inside of here, right up in here. Ooh, right up in here. There we go. All right, just like that. So what I need to do is I need to mark the center of this so I can line them up properly. Ooh, 2.5. Let me get my glasses. It's tough when you can't see anything anymore. Ow! There we go. All right. All right, here we go now. Let's see. 5.5. Come on. Okay, so 2.5 is 5, and 1/4 is 1/2. So 2 3/4 to the center of that. 2 3/4. Okay. So let me mark that. Okay, so now I have a mark here. Here. And I've got some number 10 2.5-inch screws. That should be plenty to get through this plywood and give me a good bite into the wood there. And let me go ahead and get those started. Okay. Probably one. Let's see where I want these. Whoa! Almost dropped it. Okay, so oops. This. All right, so probably want one to be about right. I want it to be about right there. Good enough, and then about there. All right, so let's mark that. Get an idea of where those are so I can do the next ones. So that's about 1.5 inches over. 3/4 of an inch up. All right, that's good. Get my screws started here. Okay, now let me get my box in here. See if I can not drop it this time. And I've got my mark for the center. Tell you what, instead of squatting down, let me just go down a little bit. Ha ha! Look at that. How fancy is that? Let me get my block in here. There we go. And get it lined up to the center line. All right, right there should be good. Okay, oops. Loosen those up a little bit because they pulled this other side down. Let me go over here and put the screws in it before I tighten everything up. Okay, let's go. What I say? What I say? What I say from the edge? Inch and a quarter. Yeah. Inch and a quarter. Inch and a quarter. And then 3/4 and 3/4. There we go. All right. Okay, let's get these screws started. There's one. There's the other. All right. Okay, there we go. First one in. Let me take you off the tripod and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, here we go. All right, so you see I've just sandwiched it in between these pieces of ply here. And then I've got my box there. So I'll be able to run electrical wire into that. All right, so we got the one done. Got the one done. Now let's work on 2 more and then we'll start pulling some wire. It's fine. Okay. All right. Got all my blocks in now. Let's start pulling some wire. I've got a piece of wire that I want to try to use. Maybe too short, but I want to try to use it if I can. So we'll see if it'll work. Here we go. Take 2. Okay, so it's this wire is a little over 12 feet long, but I have to come down this face of this. So we'll see if it's gonna work. Tuck it down here. Okay. Put it in my box here. Gotta go down a little bit. Hey, precious.
Scary, super high.
No. What you doing?
Yes.
What you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Going out to see what you're doing.
Putting in high bay lights. Trying to use this piece of wire here that I have left over. I don't know if it's gonna be long enough or not. Hope so. Let's see.
Are you supposed to move it when it's extended?
Yeah, you can. Okay. Let's see now if this is gonna be long enough. Come on, baby. Daddy don't like wasting stuff. I mean, why am I tiptoeing? Oops. Got her in the wrong locomotion mode. Hey, it is gonna fit. Okay. Yep, that'll work. Hey, my wheels are going the wrong way. What's going on?
I'm going to take you for a little run.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't need the buggy.
No, I'll bring it back here.
No, I don't need it. Okay, so that was nice. That wire did reach, so I'm going to be able to use it. And that's good because I do not like wasting stuff. So let me go ahead and wire up this outlet here. Maybe I need to go over a little bit so I'm not reaching. Okay, that's better. Kind of hard to drive this thing when you're you got to look at the wheels and kind of see where it's going. Maybe if I did it more. Oh shoot! You know what? I brought everything up here that I needed, but a knife to trim these back. Okay, have to go down Get my knife. Oh man. Okay, let's see how that does. I don't know why my microphone keeps going on and off. Let me pop on another here. I use these little mics that just pin onto your lapel. That one. Okay. Let's see how that does. All right, let's see how those do. What I'm going to do is just strip this wire back. Well, I did go get the knife, right? Heavy it is. All right, let's see. All right. And again, I'm not going to worry about getting you guys up here to show you how I'm wiring this, because this is not a class in wiring, because I am not an electrician and I'm not trying to teach you how to wire lights. I'm just kind of showing you what I'm doing. Ow. A little bit of a hangnail there. What the heck? Okay. Get my glasses back on. Take care of this hangnail. Ooh, ouch. All right, got the wire stripped back. Let's get our, I got some outlets here. I'm using Leviton outlets. Just a standard outlet. I got the 10-pack, contractor 10-pack, because I will be using these throughout the barn. Okay, got that bad boy out. Got my handy dandy wire snippers here. Okay, so let's trim this back a bit. Alright. Twist-a-roo. Twist-a-roo. Twist this one around. I like to make a little loop, and these wires are great, or these pliers are great for that. And then I'll take my outlet here, got my ground. Come on. That thing's bent. Why is it bent? There we go. It's bent over a little bit. I couldn't get the wire around it. Still wanting to give me problems. What's going on? There we go. Alright, got that one. My common or neutral, however you want to call it. Alright, and then my hot wire. Okay. Everything everything nice and tight. Now just tuck her back up in the box here. I should have brought my power driver for this. This is going to take me a long time to screw these in. So maybe I will go get it so I'm not wearing myself out. Okay, let's go down. Pick that up. All right. So let's see. This makes a quicker job of it. Should. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. That's in there. Now let's put a cover on it. Again, I've got a box of Leviton covers. Contractor 10 pack. Ow. Not used to being this tall because I'm a short guy. Very rarely I bump my head on anything. Oh man, do I have a flathead screwdriver with me up here? I do. All right, I was hoping I did, so I would not have to go back down. All right. It's like you gotta load up every tool you have. You know what? I probably need to get some of those safety, like child safety things to put in here, because I bet wasps and things will build a nest in these open holes up here. All right, so we're ready to put up our light. Here we go. First light going up.
Huh?
First light going up.
Let me take a picture. Oh, get out of my.
All right. Plug that bad boy in. We've got a little. Now, this thing is not going to fit around here, is it? It will not. Oh, hang on. Can you see me? Do I need to go down a little bit?
No.
All right, I'm going to have to get something to hook this thing to. Oh, I don't like the fact that that's going to make that hang sideways either. We don't have any of those like little child protection plugs that go into the outlets, do we?
No.
Because I'm thinking probably need to put one in this spare plug, because otherwise the critters will build a nest in it.
You can just do electrical tape around it.
Khakis. Now would I do that after doing all this fancy schmancy installation? No, I'll have to get some. Maybe I'll run to Ace or something later and get a couple, because I'm thinking if they do that, it might short.
Clear out that you're pushing an outlet?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I think a bit.
well, that's all right. I'm just thinking if
Well, we want to do it while we have them lit,
Yes, absolutely. Because I was just thinking if they do build a nest in it, it might short out the rest. So yeah, we definitely.
It looks straight, but
I know it doesn't. That's kind of aggravating that it's not hanging straight. It's because this cord is.
well, I'm waiting for my cream cheese to melt to do my last little thing.
Uh-huh.
And I can go get some.
Okay, or I can. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I think it's the cord that's this thing here that's keeping it from hanging straight. But it may loosen up and relax. It may relax. Maybe I'll just put another screw in that right there. I don't have my screws with me. All right, so that's the first light up. Watch out below. Okay.
Take that to the trash.
Oh, I got 3 more, so I got 3 more to do. So, and a whole bag of trash. Yes, ma'am.
Bucket. Miss Fuzzy Feet knows bucket.
Now I just need to tie my wires up. Okay, now I've got to nail my wires up and tidy everything up so it looks nice. Let's see, I need to do that out here, I guess. So let me move myself over a little bit and so I can get up there and nail some wires. All right, so what I'm using are these wire tie things. They're just metal staples that go around your wire just to tidy it up, make it look nice. So let's see. So here's what that looks like finished up. So we'll hang our next light, plug it in, and then we'll go on down the road. Let me show you what this wire looks like up there. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Well, there it is. Okay, so I tacked it all the way down so it looks nice. It's out of the way. All right, let's continue. So now I'm down on my last outlet, which means I've got to run a cable or the wire down the wall here to go to my switch. So let's kind of do that. Let's see if we can maneuver this little jewel around. That looks good. Okay. There we go. And we got it. So let's wire this one up. And we will be good to go. Then all we'll have to do is go down to the switch, wire the switch in, and we should be good. Let's put one of our protector plugs in here. Keep the bugs out of the unused socket. Now we're going to open up our Demilare light. And again, I'll show you just how easy these things are to install. All you gotta do is take it out of its plastic. This might be down a little bit. There we go. So just take it out of its plastic, take your hook hanger, screw it on there. See, I want mine all hanging the same direction, so I'm gonna adjust this set screw a little bit here. There we go. And now it's got a couple of safety screws, so I'm gonna tighten this safety screw up here. And this also keeps, I would assume, keeps the hook from spinning. All right, loosen this one up so I can actually hang it onto my hook. On my eye bolt, that is. There we go. And then this gets tightened back up. That should keep it from coming off of that eye bolt. And then finally, I got a different carabiner because the one that came with it is too small to go over my eye hook, which I probably went way overkill with my eye bolts. But that's actually just happened to be what I had here already. I don't know, I bought those for something else. So let's take this baby off here and put my larger one on and hook her up. There we go. So she's good to go now. And then all you have to do is plug it in. There we go. Now I'm going to adjust my cable here a little bit. Okay, we're good to go. Now, I just need to go down and wire in my electricity. And we'll be ready to test these puppies out. Let me go ahead and nail down this cable over here. All right. I did check to make sure the breaker was off over there. Okay. Got a chicken that she came in. Oh, come on, lady. Can you see her over there? I think she might have just laid an egg. And that's their egg song. All right, so let's trim these back. Chickens have been coming in here into the stalls and laying eggs. Don't know why. I guess it's secluded and quiet. Welcome to Thistle Hill Farmstead, y'all. Okay, are you ready for the grand reveal? Here we go. Excuse me, I don't know why I have a cough. Man, that is some light for sure. We got those, and then we got our side lights here, and then our outside lights. Oh, we should have plenty of light. So I'm back out here in the barn, and as you can see, it's almost dark. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to try off the lights. Let's see. Oh man, whoo, that's bright. Look at that, awesome. Big thanks again to Demilare for sponsoring the video and providing the lights. They look awesome. They're lighting up the barn. Great, couldn't ask for any more. So the lights are doing great. They really far exceeded my expectations, and they are really nice. So that'll be it for this video. Again, thanks to Demilare for sponsoring the video, providing the lights. I really appreciate that. And as always, if you have not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, go down there and hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, be sure to ring that little bell notification button so that anytime I post a new video, you'll get notified. And finally, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. So take care. Until next time, we'll see you here at Thistle Hill Farmstead. Hey, there's Charlie. What do you think, Charlie? Not too excited.